It's a feel-good Monday, and it feels so good it almost feels like Tuesday, because it is. Anyways, we've got some excellent announcements. It's going to be a feel-good one, which I'm really excited about. I'm back from some vacationing, so as you can see, quite tanned, a little bit, some would say, lobster-esque. We've got some great news as far as lower rates on the 3-year, extended rate holds on pre-approvals and full approvals, some great numbers coming in for May for sales. Anyways, I'm James Lowen. Let's get the good times going, and I'm going to shake my massive head as always, and I just wanted to say thank you for everyone for their patience and support as I was traveling with my family in France, climbing all these stairs, I might add, both stories to get to the highest point we could by walking an elevator up. Phenomenal time with my family. I just want to say thank you, everyone's support as I traveled and got to enjoy that time. But let's keep the good news going here further. We have May home sales down 4.3% year over year. So whenever we're comparing, we always want to make sure we're looking at what the metric is, of course, right? So if we take a look year over year, it might be kind of sad because we are down, but month over month, which is a bit more relevant, where activity is actually up, which is pretty awesome. So the home sales, like I say, change on that side, but we've got increase month over month. So yeah, that's pretty great news. Not only that, and I love this headline as well, by the way. Canadians' home sales rise for the first time in more than 6 months as well. So Canadian home sales notched their first gain, rising 3.6% between April and May. Woohoo! So we've seen a nonstop increase on listings, and now we're getting home sales. It means people are coming to the marketplace, and we're seeing that driven a lot by first-time home buyers. Over the majority, over half of buyers are first-home buyers, so they're driving that pretty high. And we're seeing right here is that the almost unchanged from April. So basically, what's saying is that the price index is not that the prices went up, but they're stopped going down. All right, so what does that mean? We're always looking for this, right? Or the bottom, we call this the bottom or the trough in economic terms. So, this might sound like a bit of a nothing sandwich, but the fact that the home prices have stopped going down, could this be signaling that we're now going to start seeing this? When's the best time to buy? I like to buy right at the bottom, and this would argue that we're there. So more good news and great news feelings here. I'm going to continue that going with the fact that, of course, BMO entered the marketplace last year. A bit of a kerfuffle coming out, of course, anytime something's new, getting processes, systems, etc. We, of course, as a brokerage, have access to BMO as well as a lender. Why would we? Well, one, that's just great. Anytime we have an increase in competition, just means it's going to be a benefit to consumers, which is amazing for us. But in addition to that, we've got a couple extra cool things. One, this has got an extended rate guarantee. This means that we can hold both pre-approvals and full approvals up to 130 days. The standard's 120. Not a massive increase, but that's about 9-ish%, which is not nothing. So that's a pretty sweet offering. Second thing we've got from BMO is a true 3.99, so actually below 4% on not a restricted mortgage. So, meaning it doesn't come with any of those bullshit options as far as restricted prepayment or unable to port or unable to refi. This is a full option mortgage, all right? So this is for high ratio mortgages, so purchases that are CMHC insured. And as if that wasn't good enough that we have 130 days plus the low rate, we're also able to do cashbacks. This cashback can be used for lawyers' fees. This can be used for closing costs, etc. And you can see it's pretty significant. Average mortgage amount we're seeing somewhere in this range. So just over $2,000 in cashback, which is pretty sweet as well. I'm James Lowen. We got the good times and news.